Good to talk to you, man. How are you doing?
Nice to be here.
I'm aching for Clay.
Al still has his sign.
He waves it proudly every day.
Yes, sir.
How you doing this morning?
I'm doing okay. It's pretty early.
It is. Are you out in California?
No, actually, I'm on the East Coast this week.
Oh, well, that's not too bad then. You gain an hour. So
yeah, I had a little bit of time to sleep, but usually, but it's kind of my vacation. So getting up this early still pretty early.
So what'd you do when you got to feed the poor? I mean, you're just like the perfect man.
I'm not quite perfect.
Weren't you like teaching disabled kids?
Yeah, I was a special ed teacher before this all happened. Yeah.
Oh.
And you even set up a fund, right? A charity organization with your name on it.
I did with the family that kind of convinced me to do this whole thing. So,
Well, dog, I think that's awesome. I mean, just giving back with all the publicity and all the notoriety that you've had, and you're still just a grounded person, Seema.
Well, it's kind of important if you've got that influence, that you should use it in a good way instead of using it to do things that are not necessarily right.
You ever feel guilty that you're not teaching the class anymore?
I don't know that I feel guilty. I think this is one of my ways to not feel guilty. You know, I want to make sure I'm still doing something that is important. So, so the foundation is a way to give back in a way.
You ever feel guilty that you kicking Ruben's butt in the record store?
That's terrible.
I don't think I'm beating him. I mean, we're very different. We're very different.
Come on, dog. He sold like 5 records.
He sold like 700,000.
What are you talking about?
He was kicking his
slamming Ruben.
I'm not slamming Ruben, but you have
How
kicked his
dare
butt.
you?
You have kicked his butt.
Clay, you'll be happy to know when we had Ruben on, Al slammed you.
No, I did not.
Hey,
But you know what? No, we sold like marginally different amounts of albums. So he sold plenty. I sold plenty. So we're both very successful at what we're doing. We're just doing different things.
and together, you've been a huge success. I mean, when you add it all up, I mean, under the American Idol auspices, you add it all up, you guys have, have been a whirlwind.
Yeah, it's a good franchise. But I think it's just that he and I are funny together. We don't have to even say anything. If we just stand beside each other, people laugh. We're a very interesting pairing, which is I think
you really are
good friends.
Yeah, it's like a circus act almost, you know. The big.
When we stand beside each other, we're the number 10.
That's right. Yeah. Now, is the American Idol tour over?
It is. We finished the tour in Anaheim on the 31st of August, and I've spent the last 2 weeks kind of getting ready for the album release and all that promotion that goes with that, and finally had about 3 days off this past weekend, and I'm headed back to it very shortly.
And they make you do radio interviews on your vacation.
Yeah. Well, he got 3 days off.
They're slave drivers.
Dog, around here we all watch it, but I'm a huge fan of American Idol, and one question that comes to mind is...
Oh, I can hear the comedy train coming.
One question that comes to mind is, what was it like working with Nikki McKibben?
Okay.
All right. See.
Do all of them when you set it up so well.
Yeah.
He's king of the setup. Clay, where are you from originally?
I'm from North Carolina.
I'm from South Carolina, Clay.
Are you really?
I'm from Florence.
What part of North Carolina?
I'm from Raleigh.
Raleigh. What's the area code there?
919.
See, those would be great T-shirts.
919. Oh, okay.
People made those T-shirts.
What? People did make them?
Yeah.
Oh, I never saw
We were
them.
thinking that was a good money-making opportunity on our part.
Looking for the 919.
Oh, well, we were too late.
I'm down with the 919.
You know, Brian.
It's got a better roll off the tongue than the 205.
No, 205 got
205's got a good ring to it.
205's pretty cool, yeah.
205 got a lot of trouble.
When you're from North Carolina, and we don't say 919, we say 919.
That's right.
We have a good twang to it, so it doesn't sound as cool.
I like that twang.
So what are you excited about with this new album? Is there like a song particular that we should be listening for because it's your favorite?
Invisible is a huge hit. It was such a huge hit on the tour at least.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully that'll translate into success on the radio. But Invisible is the first single from the album.
Okay.
And that should be on the radio pretty shortly.
Simon made a comment last week. He said if Ruben had released Bridge Over Troubled Water, he'd have the one with the most sales. He's just a jerk, isn't he?
I don't even know how to take that comment. Normally Simon is a pretty cool guy. I saw him this past weekend at a photo shoot, and he's just directly he's brutally honest, even if you don't ask for
I
his
know.
opinion. The first thing he said to me when I saw him after about it had been like a month since I'd seen him, the first thing he said was, "You need a tan."
You need what?
And he told me I needed a tan.
A tan. He said it with his
You need
mouth.
A time.
Okay.
Oh, he needs a
Too
time.
pale.
That's nice.
So he doesn't. I mean, he's usually brutally honest. That comment, I don't know what to do with that
Yeah,
one.
what do you
I mean,
do?
I think that he's definitely given a lot of credit to the song itself. So
I don't mind.
I don't think he just never wants to give any credit.
I
to
know.
it.
I don't mind the constructive criticism that's brutally honest, but when you say something that nobody can change, like, you're short, I mean, it's like, what are you supposed to do with that? Well, if Ruben had recorded that song, he'd have the number.
Well, Ruben didn't, Simon, so there.
Right?
Well,
All right.
well, the show is who told me to sing it.
That's right. So it's their
Wasn't my
fault.
choice.
There you go.
There you go.
Tell me about the Miss America pageant on Saturday.
Yeah.
America pageant is well, I'm hoping that with me, just me, and 51 women, I'll at least have a chance.
Oh, come on, man. You don't have a girlfriend yet?
Not right. Do you think they're making me do phone interviews on my day off? So do you think they give me any free time at all?
No.
I hear
And
you.
you're going to be singing the new single?
No, I'm actually singing. I'm singing "This Is the Night." I think that song has. I think that.
Oh, I love that one.
We kind of all decided that song was pretty appropriate to
Yeah.
to the evening itself. So
Kid, you play that song, don't you? Hold on just a
I
second,
did
Clay.
play that song out.
Let me hear it. Yeah. Here you go.
Okay.
Hold on just a second, Clay.
Oh, boy.
Let's see.
I'm waiting.
Do you smell the comedy train coming again, Clay?
I'm afraid it is.
All right, here we go.
Okay. This is the night. This is the night.
What?
Not the other night. But this night.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Is that the
That
version?
bombing sound effect.
Is that the version you're doing?
That's exactly it. It's a little bit hipper than that.
Okay. Well, I didn't
A
have
little
my
bit more in tune.
I didn't have my drum machine. You know.
But if you hold on, we'll go find it.
I'm afraid you will, so I'm not going to hold on.
So when's the new album coming out?
1 month from yesterday. We're counting it down now. We're in
Hey.
the final stretch, October 14th.
Wow. So